Hello Vols, my name is Megan and today we're going to talk about refunds and VolCards. So in this video we're going to talk about what excess financial aid is and UT's process for it, how to set up direct deposit, how to transfer some of that excess financial aid to your VolCard, and Parent Plus refund options. So what is excess financial aid? This is essentially when you have overpaid the University of Tennessee. So this is when your payments exceed what you have been charged for. So when you see your account balance, you'll see a negative account balance. And so all that means is that the University of Tennessee owes you money. And so this can happen a variety of different ways. So for your excess financial aid, this basically means that your federal financial aid or scholarships exceeds what the University of Tennessee has charged you. So this can be your federal direct loans, your grants, and scholarships. So how do we get this funding back to you? So it is important to notate that the University of Tennessee cannot hold your excess financial aid from semester to semester. So if you do have an excess financial aid amount on your account or a negative account balance, we will refund that back to you or the parent, depending on who the borrower is in this situation. You can also transfer these funds to your VolCard or get them direct deposited. And if a parent has taken out a Parent Plus loan on your behalf, they can receive these funds via direct deposit as well. So the most efficient way to receive your funds is via direct deposit. You can set this up in your MyUTK account. Now, UT disperses your excess financial aid or refunds via direct deposit about a week after classes begin. So you'll start seeing changes on your account the Friday after classes begin as we prepare to send those refunds back to you. So once your account balance goes to zero, you'll know that those refunds are coming back to you. But it generally takes your bank 2 to 3 business days to release those funds back to you once they have been sent from the university. So we're going to take you through setting up a direct deposit. It's very simple. You'll log into your MyUTK account, scroll down and click on View Pay Fees under the My Financial Information section. Once this page loads, you will see an orange toolbar at the top and you'll click on Refunds. Once this page loads, then you'll see the options to enroll or set up your account. Now, if you have not set up two-step verification, you will need to enroll in two-step verification in order to do that. Once you have completed the two-step verification, you'll get the option to set up a new account. And this will basically be where you put in your personal information, name, address, and then your account information. So you will need your routing number and your account number for your bank in order to set up your direct deposit. Now, this is the most efficient way to receive your funds back to you. Now, if you don't set up direct deposit or don't set it up in time, it's okay. We will still send the funds back to you, but it'll sent via a check, which tends to be a little bit slower, and it'll be mailed to your permanent address. And so we also understand that you may not be living at home right now. So it's very important for you, as soon as you receive your account balance and you see a negative account balance, that you set up your refund account so you can receive those funds quickly and efficiently. There's also an opportunity for you to transfer funds to your VolCard. You do this in your MyUTK account as well. And this can only be done when you have a negative account balance due to your excess financial aid. You can transfer these funds about 2 weeks prior to the semester starting. The last day to transfer these funds is the Thursday after classes begin. And so you do want to make sure to notate that Friday after classes begin, we start releasing those funds back to you, and the VolCard transfer is not an option for you anymore. Now, you can take your VolCard, which is usually on your phone at this point. It's a digital, and you can go to the Vol bookstore and purchase your textbooks, any other supplies. You can also go to the Vol Tech store and purchase any electronics that you may need, such as keyboards, mice, a new laptop. So we'll take you into your MyUTK account to show you how to transfer these funds to your VolCard. So you'll log into your MyUTK account. Under the My Financial Information section, you'll click on VolCard Transfer. Now, you will need to select the semester in which you want to transfer the funds. In this example, we will show you for the fall semester, and as you can see, you can begin transferring those funds on August the 19th, and then they will all the way until August the 25th. Now, you will enter the amount that you want to transfer and click Submit, and then within 24 hours after you have submitted those funds, it will show up on your VolCard and will be available for you to use for your books and supplies or any technology needs. Now, you can transfer up to $1,000 of your excess financial aid to your VolCard. Now, you don't have to transfer that much. Now, if you transfer maybe $100 and then realize that you need more funds, you can definitely go back during this time period that you can transfer funds and transfer more funds from your excess financial aid. Now, parents, if you apply for a Parent Plus loan on your student's behalf, you also have the option to receive your funds via direct deposit. Now, it is important to notate that when you apply for your Parent Plus loan, you indicate in the application, if there were to be excess funds, how you'd like to receive those back. So you can go ahead and designate those to be sent to your student, but you can also want them to be returned to you. It's also important to notate that you must be authorized on your student's account. So for more information about authorized users and FERPA, see our video on FERPA. But it's also important to notate you must be authorized and have been the parent that applied for the Parent Plus loan in order for the direct deposit to work for you in this scenario. So if you've been authorized, you will log into your authorized user portal and set up your account for direct deposit. Now, if something happens and you don't get this set up in time, you can also receive the funds back via a check, and it'll be sent back to the address on the Parent Plus loan application. And those are sent around 2 weeks after the semester starts as well. So just make sure that if you want access to those funds earlier than those 2 weeks that you would get it via a check, that you make sure that your student has authorized you and that you've set up your direct deposit account as a parent for a Parent Plus loan borrower. Now, I know I talked about a lot of information about setting up direct deposits and excess financial aid. If you do still have questions about this, make sure to reach out to us. You can reach us via email at onestop@utk.edu. You can also reach out to us via phone at 865-974-1111. Also, feel free to stop by and visit us on the ground floor of Hodges Library. Thanks for watching and have a great day.